Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel Mathematic Girl Swati 3226. So in this video I'm going to cover all the mensuration formulas. So basically if you are preparing for any competitive exams, like this video is very helpful for you because I'm going to cover these basic formulas. So you can see I have written here area and perimeter, so I'm going to write down all these formulas. So the first shape that I'm going to write down is a square. Okay, that you can see here. We have a square shape. Okay, so this is a square shape, all the sides are equal. This is a very important property of a square. And then let's write down the formula. So area of a square is, if the side is A, okay, then this will become side into side, so we can also write down as A into A, which is A square. So that is the formula of the area of a square. Now next we have is perimeter of a square. So the meaning of perimeter is sum of all the lengths. So if you do the sum of all the lengths, because all the sides are equal, so it is A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4A. So this is the formula of perimeter of a square. Now next one we have is, as you can see here, a rectangle. Alright. So in rectangle we have area first. So remember one property of a rectangle, that the opposite sides are equal. So it is basically length into breadth. Okay, suppose this is the length and this is the width. So this is the area, and the perimeter is, it is 2 times L plus 2 times B. That is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Next we have is circle. So let's write down circle here, and in circle, area of a circle, we know it is pi r square, where pi is the value of pi is 22/7. And if you do the perimeter of a square, that we also call as circumference of a circle, that will become 2 pi r, where r is the radius here. Now let us start with the next triangle here, that is, okay, so this is the sequence. So this triangle is basically the scalene triangle. The scalene triangle is that triangle where all the sides are unequal. So if I just tell you what is the formula of the area of the scalene triangle, so let me write down here properly. It's a scalene triangle. Now talking about scalene triangle formula, it is basically like if I find the perimeter, it is simply A plus B plus C. Suppose A, B and C are all the three sides. Okay. Now talking about how to find the area. So to find the area, we have to use a formula that we call as Heron's formula. And that is S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Where A, B and C are all the sides, and S here is the semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter meaning A plus B plus C by 2. So this is the formula for scalene triangle. Now let's come to the next triangle which I have drawn here, and that is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is basically that triangle in which any two sides are equal. Okay. So if I tell you what is the formula of area of isosceles triangle, so it is basically half into base into height, where this is the base, and if you want you can draw the height. Okay, that is a perpendicular line. Now how to find the perimeter? Perimeter is basically, because two sides are equal, so you can consider that equal sides to be A, so that will become 2A and the rest as B. You can choose any other variable also of your choice. The next we have, that is the last triangle that I'm writing here, and that is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is basically that triangle whose all the sides are equal. So let me write down the formula of area of this equilateral triangle, and that is root over 3 by 4 A square. That is area of an equilateral triangle. And the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is side plus side plus side, and all the sides are equal, so it is A plus A plus A, 3A. If you want, you can choose any other side as well. So A, like B plus B plus B, that will be 3B. Okay. So these are some formulas that I have covered. Now I have more shapes. Okay, so let's start writing the more shapes as well. So I'm going to first cover the area and then perimeter. So the next shape that I have is a rhombus. Okay, so this is a rhombus. Rhombus looks like this. Okay. Alright, so this is a rhombus, and if I tell you how to find the area of the rhombus, it is basically half into the product of diagonals. Okay, so if you want, you can write down here product of diagonals. What are diagonals? If you just join the opposite vertices, that will be the diagonals. So half into product of diagonals, that is the area of a rhombus. Now talking about how to find the perimeter of a rhombus, that is simply 4 times side, because all the sides are equal only. Now let's start with the next shape, and that is parallelogram. So let me write down parallelogram. Parallelogram is like a slanting rectangle, a lazy rectangle we can say. So this is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. So how to find the area of the parallelogram? It is simply base into height, where base is this and height you have to draw. Remember, height is always perpendicular. Now talking about how to find the perimeter, it is simply same as the perimeter of a rectangle only, that is 2 times L plus 2 times B. If you want, you can also write down this as 2 times L plus B. Next we have is trapezium. So let me write down trapezium now. All these are 2D shapes, 2-dimensional shapes that I am covering. So trapezium area, if you want to find, you can find out by using this formula, half into sum of the parallel sides. For example, this is my trapezium. So of course the parallel sides here are this and this. So imagine this is A, length is A, and this is B. Alright. So half into sum of the parallel sides, that means A plus B, times height. Height is this. So this is height. So this is how we find the area. Now if we have to find the perimeter, it is simply A, B, like sometimes they are equal in length, but sometimes they are unequal also. So let me just write on C and D. So it is simply add the lengths, A plus B plus C plus D. Alright, so this is basically all the 2-dimensional shapes. Now let me cover 3D. That means 3-dimensional shapes. Okay. So first I'm going to start with, because I'm covering the 3D now, so I'm just writing here 3D shapes. And the first one that I'm going to cover is a cube. So basically in cube, like in 3D shapes, we have 3 things: total surface area, lateral surface area, and volume. So first I'm going to cover volume. Then I'm going to cover the curved surface area or lateral surface area. And then I'm going to cover total surface area. Okay, so let's start. The volume of a cube volume, A cube, curved surface area 4A square, total surface area 6A square, and this is the shape. Now next I'm going to cover cuboid. So talking about the volume of a cuboid, it is L into B into H, length into breadth into height. Of course, it is a 3-dimensional shape. So the difference between 2D and 3D is that only, that in 2D we have length and width only, but in 3D we have length, width and height. Next we have the curved surface area, and that is simply 2 times H, height L plus B. And the total surface area is basically 2 times LB plus BH plus HL. And a cuboid looks like this. Okay, it is a rectangle and then another rectangle and then join this. That's a rectangle. Now let's come to the next 3D shape, and that is cylinder. Alright, so it is cylinder. Now talking about what is the volume of the cylinder, so that is pi r square h. Curved surface area is simply 2 pi r h, and total surface area is 2 pi r plus h. Okay, so cylinder looks like this, of course. And then let's come to sphere. So in sphere we have the total surface volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube, where of course you know what is pi and r is the radius. Curved surface area is 4 pi r square, and the total surface area is also 4 pi r square only. Now let's come to the next, that is hemisphere. Hemisphere. So hemisphere, we have the formula of the volume, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. This will become 2 pi r square, that is the curved surface area, and the total surface area is 3 pi r square. So this was a sphere, which is this, and this is a hemisphere, which looks like this because it is a 3D shape, so it looks like this if you cut it from the half. So this is it. I hope this video was useful for you. Let me know if I have missed any formula in, like in this video. So let me know those formulas in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.